It's official. Zach and Tori Roloff, once considered one of reality TV's most beloved couples, have finalized their divorce. The news that had only been whispered in speculation for months has now been confirmed. After years of sharing their lives, struggles, and joys with the world on Little People, Big World, the pair have decided to call it quits. Fans across the globe are reeling from the shocking announcement. The fairy tale that began on a picturesque farm in Oregon has ended in heartbreak, legal paperwork, and an uncertain future. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. The story of Zach and Tori Roloff started in 2010 when they met at Roloff Farms. Tori, then a part-time employee during pumpkin season, never imagined that she would one day marry into one of reality television's most famous families. Their love blossomed slowly, away from the cameras at first, before becoming a key storyline on TLC. Their wedding in 2015 was a beautiful affair captured by the cameras, a highlight in the show's long-running history. They were young, in love, and filled with dreams for the future. Their early years of marriage were filled with joyful milestones. They bought a home, started their family, and welcomed their children, Jackson, Lilah, and Josiah. Together, they faced the challenges of parenting, particularly as their children, like Zach, were born with dwarfism. Their openness about their family's medical challenges won them a loyal fan base. Their social media accounts were filled with smiles, laughter, and sweet family moments that made it hard to believe anything was ever wrong behind the scenes. But as time passed, cracks began to appear in their carefully curated public image. Many fans noticed that Tori had been posting fewer pictures of Zach. She stopped referring to him as "my person" in captions and began sharing cryptic quotes about disappointment, independence, and growth. Zach, too, seemed increasingly absent, not just from her photos, but from her everyday life. Behind closed doors, the reality was more complex. Insiders close to the Roloffs have now begun to share the details. One friend close to the couple stated, "There was tension building for a long time. It wasn't just one incident. It was a series of issues that added up over time. They had different ideas about parenting, about their future, and about how involved they wanted to be with the show." Sources reveal that after years of being in the public eye, Tori started feeling drained by the constant scrutiny. She had been open in the past about her mental health struggles and the pressure of being a reality TV mom. At one point, she even hinted at needing a break from filming, from expectations, and perhaps even from her role as the glue holding the family together. Zach, on the other hand, was deeply attached to the show and the Roloff farm. His fallout with his father, Matt Roloff, over the future of the property only intensified the stress. Zach felt betrayed when Matt didn't sell him the farm. This decision caused a rift that spilled over into his marriage. Tori reportedly sided with Zach at first, but grew frustrated over his obsession with the farm dispute. It was like he couldn't move on, another source shared. The bitterness was affecting everything, including his relationship with Tori. As tensions rose, communication broke down. They began spending more time apart. Tori would take the kids to visit her family without Zach. He, in turn, became more involved with personal projects and appeared emotionally withdrawn. Therapy was attempted, but according to insiders, they weren't always on the same page about what needed fixing. In early 2025, rumors of separation started circulating in fan forums. Observant followers pointed out that Zach hadn't been wearing his wedding ring. Others noted that Tori had removed the phrase "wife to Zach" from her social media bio. Still, the couple made no public statements until now. The divorce filing was submitted in Multnomah County, Oregon, and finalized in late June 2025. The documents cite irreconcilable differences as the cause. The couple reportedly agreed to a joint custody arrangement for their 3 children, emphasizing that their top priority is keeping life as stable as possible for Jackson, Lilah, and Josiah. In a heartfelt but brief joint statement shared via their publicist, they wrote, "After much thought and consideration, we have decided to end our marriage. We have shared 10 wonderful years together, filled with love, challenges, and growth. While our paths are now different, our children remain the center of our lives. We will continue to co-parent with love, respect, and unity. We ask for privacy as we navigate this new chapter." The statement left fans stunned. Social media platforms were immediately flooded with emotional reactions. Some fans were heartbroken, sharing their favorite memories of the couple from over the years. Others expressed their support and admiration for their courage to part ways amicably rather than remain in an unhappy situation. One fan commented, "I grew up watching Zach and Tori. I feel like I've lost family, but I also respect them for prioritizing their peace." Another wrote, "This just shows how even the happiest-looking couples can be struggling behind the scenes." Some speculated that there might be more to the story. Rumors swirled online, suggesting everything from infidelity to financial disagreements. However, close friends have denied those claims, saying there was no cheating. It wasn't about money. It was two people growing apart over time. Simple as that. Interestingly, while neither Zach nor Tori has posted directly about the divorce on their personal pages, both have subtly hinted at changes in their lives. Tori recently posted a photo of herself on a solo outing with the kids, captioning it, "New beginnings. Just us four. Grateful for love and strength." Zach, meanwhile, shared a picture of Jackson playing soccer with the caption, "Whatever changes, I'll always be your dad, buddy." The couple has also been navigating the logistical challenges that come with a divorce. Sources reveal that Tori will be staying in their current family home in Washington with the children, while Zach is reportedly looking for a place nearby to maintain close contact. They have agreed to split holidays and rotate custody every other week. Financially, the division appears to have been amicable. Both have income from the show, brand partnerships, and social media platforms. Fans of Little People, Big World are now wondering what this means for the future of the series. The Roloff family has seen many changes over the years. Matt and Amy's divorce, the sale of parts of the farm, the reduced roles of Jeremy and Molly, but Zach and Tori were considered the emotional core of the later seasons. Will they continue filming post-divorce? TLC has yet to issue an official statement, but inside sources say there are discussions happening. The network is reportedly interested in capturing how the family navigates life after the split, though whether Zach and Tori are willing to be that vulnerable again remains unclear. One source close to production shared, "The show thrives on real-life moments. And this is as real as it gets." There's definitely interest, but both Zach and Tori are weighing how much more of their personal lives they want to share. Interestingly, some fans are divided on whether they should continue filming. While some are eager to see their post-divorce journey unfold, others argue that the couple deserves a break from the spotlight. "They've given us so much over the years," one viewer wrote. "Maybe it's time to let them heal in peace." Despite the sadness, there's a shared sense of respect among fans for the mature and graceful way Zach and Tori have handled the situation. In a world filled with celebrity breakups that often turn messy and public, the Roloffs have chosen a path of dignity and privacy. Amy Roloff, Zach's mother, was reportedly heartbroken over the news but supportive of both her son and Tori. A close friend of Amy's shared, "She loves them both. She sees how hard they tried. Her heart aches for the grandkids, but she's ready to be there for them however she can." As for Matt Roloff, sources say he was surprised but not shocked. He has had his own share of relationship changes and reportedly reached out to both Zach and Tori after hearing the news. Caryn Chandler, Matt's fiancée, was also supportive. She and Tori had their ups and downs, an insider shared. But at the end of the day, they've always wanted the best for the kids. Moving forward, both Zach and Tori are focused on their personal healing journeys. Tori has already hinted at going back to school to pursue a degree in early childhood education, something she had put on hold after starting a family. She has also spoken about wanting to write a children's book someday based on her experiences as a mom to children with dwarfism. Zach, meanwhile, remains involved in advocating for dwarfism awareness and is reportedly considering starting a podcast about parenting, sports, and family life. Friends say that although he's hurting, he's trying to find meaning in this new chapter. Only time will tell where life takes Zach and Tori next. For now, what matters most is that they are putting their children first and doing their best to navigate this new normal with grace. In the end, their story reminds us that love doesn't always last forever in the way we hope, but it can still leave behind beauty, strength, and valuable lessons. Zach and Tori Roloff may be closing the chapter on their marriage, but their legacy as parents, role models, and beloved public figures will live on. Fans will continue to follow their journey, whether on screen or off. And perhaps, in the quiet strength they're showing now, we're seeing the beginning of something just as important as a love story: the evolution of two people determined to move forward with courage for themselves and for their children.